Here we're going to run through the Send Bulk Messages to Users feature of Tube Toolbox. And as you can see, there's several different options here, and I'll try to run through them quickly. The first box has to do with your recipients, basically who is going to receive the messages that you send out. And you can click the Add Recipients link and select if you want to send to your friends or your subscribers or a specific list of gathered users. Right below that, you can pick if you want to send to everybody in this list, or you can select to send only to people who you've never sent a message to before. This is actually what most people choose because you want to avoid sending a message to the same person twice. You can also say don't send to anybody who I've sent to in the last day or week. That's another option. Let's see, we have show all groups from all accounts. So this is if you use Tube Toolbox for more than one account. You can select groups from different accounts. Alright, so if we go to, I'm going to pick gathered users here. Next we're going to go to this box here, select additional accounts. So YouTube limits you at the time of this recording to about I think 360 messages per day. So what we did is we added this feature here where you can add additional YouTube accounts and we cycle through them. So you can add up to 4 more YouTube accounts, and Tube Toolbox will send a message from each account in the rotation and keep just rotating through your different accounts. And this can increase the number of messages that you get sent out per day. But YouTube does still limit by your IP address, so the benefits aren't quite as good as they were before, but it still helps. Down below, the next thing we're going to do is pick which message we want to send out, or messages. So I'm going to add some messages here. You can give it a title, which isn't displayed anywhere. It's just something to help you remember this particular message. For the subject line, I'm going to say how to upload videos longer than 15 minutes to YouTube. And the message, I'm going to say, please visit vidsnip.com if you'd like to learn how to upload videos longer than 15 minutes to YouTube. I'll click Add. Now one thing that you'll see a little bit later, if you haven't seen this already, is YouTube limits you from sending the same message over and over to people. So we recommend 10 to 15 unique messages. I'm not going to do that for this example because it'll take too long. So once I've added, you should add at least 10 unique messages here. And once you're done, we'll go back to the other screen. But one more note down here at the bottom. If you type £UN in your message, £UN, it'll replace that with the current user's name when it sends them a message. So we could say hi £UN, and that'll get replaced with the current user's name who you're sending to. Alright, so right now I just have one message. Usually you'd have a whole list of messages here, and you pick which ones you want to send out. The next thing we're going to look at is attaching a video. So YouTube allows you to attach a video to your messages that get sent out. And you can pick from your favorites or your own videos or gathered videos. I'm going to click My Videos and pick this first one in the list here. There's this little synchronize button next to the list of videos. So if you pick My Videos and you've added a new video recently, you can click that button and it'll just resynchronize Tube Toolbox with your YouTube account. The next option down below is you can send a friend request to each of these people. One thing to note is YouTube won't allow you to send a friend request to the same person twice. So if the person's already your friend, they'll just get skipped. The friend request won't get sent to them, but the message will. One other thing to make each message unique is you can add a timestamp to the bottom of each message, and that'll make sure each of your messages are unique that get sent out. Next we have the send delay, which we've talked about before, and that is the amount of time in between each message before Tube Toolbox sends it to the next person. So it'll send to the first person in the list here, Aldo Vanner. Then it'll wait about 4 minutes and then send to Eminem Vivo. It'll wait another 4 minutes, send to How to Cast. It'll basically just continue all the way through your list like that. If you go to our website, you can see where we get this value from, this min and max, where it picks a number between those two. It's based on YouTube's limits to maximize the number you can send out per day, but still minimize the amount of times that we hit the YouTube servers, and to help ensure you don't violate their terms of service. Next, you have these filter options, which you can see in a lot of different places, where you can send to people if they have more or less than a certain amount of friends or subscribers or videos, or when they logged in last. Once you have it all set up, you click Start Sending. It's going to give us a little message here telling us that we recommend at least 15 unique messages in your rotation, because YouTube won't let you send the same message out over and over. I'm going to continue though, just for this example. And there you go. Here's the whole sending status. You can see that it's sent to the first person, and now I have the minimum set to 10 seconds, maximum set to 1 minute right now for the send delay. So it waited 10 seconds there. Now it's waiting 49 seconds. If you ever have problems with message sending, you can go to this Options tab and then copy this debug information down here and send it to us. That usually helps us identify where the problem is, if there's any problems. Over here we have our sending totals, how many have been sent, how many are remaining, how many successful, failure, blah blah blah. You can hide this in the system tray or minimize it while you work on other tasks, and this just goes and sends all day long in the background. So that is basically it for bulk sending messages.